today here with a very important message. Because yes, when you're dealing with this type of abuse, or highly controlling, manipulative, psychologically abusive, emotional, mental abusive, or just full-blown narcissist, or anyone with a personality disorder like that. I'm not gonna go in labels because it can be a combination of many. But it's when you try to leave, or when you leave, it's the most critical phase, because that will be the exact moment in which you are most vulnerable and where they will ramp up their abuse to extremes. These are people that wanted to control you, they wanted to keep you small, they wanted to make sure you could not survive without them, while silently killing your soul with their, emotional manipulation and the way they need to keep you under control, which develops in a trauma bond, which makes you stay way too long. But once you, or the family you're dealing with, or you're trying to step up, or they feel you might, or when you leave, even when they discard you and push you out and you leave, it's not that they just gonna stop. No, it intensifies. They will do everything in their power to make sure that your support in any way possible has been taken away. They will turn your family against you, your own family. They will turn your friends on you, and anyone that they might figure out that's nice to you or supporting you, even if it's just emotionally. Because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to elevate in life. They don't want you to grow. They want you to fail. And the insanity of it is because there's nothing that you have done wrong. Nothing. Yet it's their spirit and their mind of, sometimes it can be insecurity, sometimes it's envy, sometimes it's jealousy, sometimes it's they know that you are a bright light, sometimes they just carry an evil spirit. You can be compassionate as you want, and I always am, for example, but there is a line, and it doesn't excuse the behavior. Now, this is fact, and this is why you need a plan and a strategy to execute. Because if you take the wrong steps in the wrong order, when you try to leave or when you leave, you're gonna experience a shitload of abuse, and to extremes. Not only will they try to turn your own family against you, your close friends, they'll suddenly don't want to really talk to you, or will not visit you, or will stop supporting you. They'll start rather maybe only gathering some information about you, but they can go as extreme to take away your finances. If you have a job, they will try to infiltrate your work and sneakily spread a story or talk about you in a way that can even seem as a disguised care, but in a way that makes it look as if there's something wrong with you. And if you are highly stressed because of all this abuse, yeah, people might indeed sense that there's something off with you. And in so many ways, they will make others think or plant seeds of doubt about you, or just make up complete lies to make sure that your support is taken away. So again, you need a plan, you need a strategy, and therefore to save yourself years of your life and more pain and suffering. And listen to me carefully. If you're dealing with people that are so extremely manipulative, controlling, and truly on a high level, or the higher spectrum of, for instance, narcissism, or bipolar, or borderline, or combination of that, you really have to be careful. That's why my journey, that's why you need to click on the link to get everything you need to get through and past this. This is what I talk about, but to be able to do this safely. There are cases where, because people are very well capable in hiding, and they do everything sneakily. But when things start exposing them, and you leaving is actually exposing them. So they need to continue their sickening, twisted behavior. They will never look in the mirror like, perhaps, I didn't treat this person kind or well, or handle them correctly. No, 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 no. They need to protect that false facade. They need to have a public function or image to maintain. It even becomes worse. They will never admit. So that manipulation and control will continue. Even if you call it out too early, they will not stop. They will just do it more smart next time, more hidden. And it becomes harder for you to actually do leave and secure your spot and being able to heal and being able to reclaim yourself, your life, and grow. This is why I keep speaking about taking the right steps in the right order and needing guidance and support, because there's so many things you cannot see if you have not dealt with it yet or experienced it yet, that you will encounter, and for many it doesn't end well. And yes, again, if you're dealing with the extreme ones, even if they show to be with a smile, these can be the most darkest ones that even become aggressive, that can become truly violent. And these are even uglier stories. But you never know, especially when you're dealing with type of people like this, what you're really dealing with. That's as well why you need to lean in. It's pretty easy to detect what you're dealing with. That's what the whole journey in this program starts with, so you can make decisions. And it moves forward and what to do next, how to plan, prepare for your safety, for your self-care, for that when you leave, you are protected against everything. And you can secure your support system, which is crucial, which is a must. Too many take steps, but skip many that puts them in such a vulnerable space and spot that it's pretty easy for the manipulative people, the controlling people, or the abusive person in your life to find ways to continue to manipulate your life, to make you fail. I've been through it all. I've seen it all. I've experienced it all many times before. I was supposed to, because this time I'm here to guide you through. That's my purpose. And abusive people are everywhere. They will always continue. So you gotta really, it's as well a push for you to become aware, educated, but as well gain a character. And next time when you meet these kind of people, that you easily detect them, that you be easily to set boundaries, that you easily and on time walk away before you really get entangled with them. For me, there wasn't any support like this available, and it's still not really out there. There's a lot available online, but you can get lost. There's a lot of good advice, not so good advice, mixed messages. It's a complete study in its own. You don't have to go there. It can take you years of your life, and the risk of taking the wrong steps for yourself is just too big. And this is not a thing you can just play around with a bit for a few years and try out. Therefore, I urge you to click on this link. I urge you to take this seriously. I'm not here to scare you, but I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you how things will go and will evolve and what will happen. It's to prepare yourself. This is why you need to lean in and step in. If you're dealing with this, if you have been dealing with this, if you're trying to leave, you're trying to detach, or if you're still figuring out what you're dealing with, but you already sense this is off, and if you feel like you're in an invisible cage, red flags, stop for a moment, breathe, lean in, click on the link. It all starts where you need to start. It's an intuitive program, and so it's digestible for you. You trust that every step, every session follows forward on the previous one in a way that you're ready for it and in flow. And this is the only thing I ask from you. Take 30 minutes a day. That's the only thing you need to do. If you can take a bit longer, an hour, great. Don't overwhelm yourself. And some sessions are a bit longer, but You don't have to do them in one moment. But the most important thing is to lean in, to step in. I cannot push you, cannot force you to make the step. I'm here to guide and lead you through. I am guided also right now. And I will do everything in my power with compassion, because I know how suffocating, how devastating it is, and how you also stop trusting people. But I need to nudge you, in a way, push you a little bit, but nudge you, give you the truth, the honest truth about what happens and what you're up against. But with following the right steps here and in the right order, you can eliminate all of that in a beautiful way, actually. But you need to follow them exactly. If you skip one of those steps, it will not be as effective, and you will experience a lot more of the abuse. So it's crucial that you go through the sessions and then reflect and start preparing and execute it as I share. You have to. This way you set yourself up in a way that you're able to leave safe, and you are in your space, secured. And I'll cover everything within the program, how to do this, what to do, the actionable practical steps. And as well, this is crucial for your way forward, to be able to detach from a trauma bond, to be able to heal, and everything that follows in this program, to have and get the results you need and want. If you skip steps, it's going to delay you. And you really, with this type of abuse, you don't have the luxury to try things out. It really, in some cases, cannot end well. Or you get sick because of all the stress, or really dark stuff happens. And I'm here, I need to take responsibility, and responsibility as well to share the truth, the honest truth, and not to scare you, because just by leaning in, by taking those right steps, and following this journey, you're going to be ready physically, mentally, spiritually, to go through this and do this in a safe way, so you can propel forward without having to experience all the things that you will if you skip them, all the things that you're not aware of that will be happening. And take the support, take this guidance, save years of your life and gain years back in that authentic life. Mostly being able to get through it safely, properly, and to grow and excel forward in a pace that they cannot keep up with. And you're always a step ahead, and you're free. And it's about staying free, and it's a challenge on your own. Not only a challenge, it's risky. So lean in, please, step in for your own sake. Or at least try. Start 30 minutes a day. You might not feel like it now, but take a step, lean in. I urge you. Come on now.